Hello folks, this is I'm Biggie, I'm back and let's play Unlimited Saga.
I had a bad feeling about it from the start. I mean, a big shot knight doesn't just come into this sort of place to have his fortune told.
Yes folks, our next character in line is Ruby. Her intro sequence is a bit long, but I'm just gonna let it play through.
After that, my sister started acting weird. She couldn't concentrate, and her fortune-telling wasn't going well either. Is she in a slump? Guess I'll have to do something.
All you anime lovers out there, if you think Ruby's voice is familiar, then you're not far off. You might recognize her as the voice of Chio-chan in the American dub version of Azumanga Daioh. Interesting bit of trivia for you. So that's it for Ruby, our practitioner of pragmatic premonitions. Anyways, after all that exposition, you go straight into an adventure looking for, of all things, a cat. The first thing to do? Leave. Pretty unintuitive, isn't it? But it's a necessary step since we won't be going into a shop for items for a long while. I'll do a bit of saving and we're off. Go and take a look at the shops. You might notice that these items are better and more expensive than usual. Well, that's because I've loaded this quest from Laura's quest, so all of her stuff carries over. We don't have a lot of gold here, so our best option is to sell any items we don't need. Things like Ruby's corundum ring won't become useful until much later in game. Anyways, we're not going to spend a lot of our money here because we're going over to the spell shop. You might want to soft reset repeatedly until you get this, but it's better to have a dagger that allows you to do fire spells like fire arrows or boulder, preferably fire arrows, so that we could have a bit of an edge against the boss that we're going to fight. So let's just equip her with a bestial dagger with fire arrows. And what else? I think yes, we want to buy a silver staff eventually, but to be able to do so, I think I'll have to sell my corundum ring, my longbow. Oh no, not my longbow. Other stuff I don't need. Probably that's bestial staff and overgrowth. Just these two. And that should be enough for me to buy a silver staff. And I'll save my money up for other less expensive things. The silver staff has good evasion, so I'm going to equip it in Ruby's left hand. As for hero, I'll just equip lots of items in this empty spots so that they unlock new abilities. Give him a bit more weight for some damage. Okay, let's take a look at our characters. We just here enter the status menu. And we can see that Ruby here is a very high strength character. She doesn't have a lot of skill. She has good magic, but her magic is in the way of her best element, which is fire, down at the bottom there. She's got 4 fire and 3 strength, and they're in a good position against each other, which means that she's well suited to be a warrior mage. Probably a sword and fire user like Laura. As for Hero, well, he's got great strength and skill, but his earth and water growth is pretty impressive as well. He's very versatile. You could build him in many ways. Pure melee, pure mage, warrior mage, water mage, whatever. It all works on him. The starting panels of our characters suck, for good reason, because our characters actually have very high stat, despite their HP recovery being a bit on the low side. Funny thing is, Hero's starting panel has coward written all over it. I mean, he has aura, which makes him harder. Well, makes it easier for us to deal with monsters, because we just walk quietly. I don't know why it's called aura. It should be called something like sneak. Bad translation on my part. Anyways. See? Usually insects trigger battles right away. But in our case, he stays a bit quiet. I mean, Hero even has a...
You serious? We're really gonna do it?
Quit whining and be ready!
Yeah, Hero has a diplomacy skill, so he just gets out of battle, tries to get out of battle with a battle. Yes. The party. I don't have anything learned, so we're just gonna keep doing melee stuff until they get some melee panels. There we go. There's only 2... I think there's only 2 monsters in this area. So don't bother trying to level up for better skills and items. See, he doesn't have a diplomacy skill, so he tries to get out of battles. Failed here, which is a good thing. We want to improve our panels as much as possible. Oh, I'm getting silly, because we're in water. This quest is actually pretty bad to start off as a first quest, because if you have a cave guide skill, there are certain hidden items that you could find. You also have a magic tablet up in the top, which we can't access because we don't have the swimming skill. So let's try to finish this quest quickly. Just walk up to this area to the north. If you can see, that's where the magic tablet should be, but we need to swim to be able to get to it. No matter, we just head down in this direction. There's a locked door. There's a kitty. Yes. So there's a rusty key with a locksmith skill built into it. So just use your key. You know, you gotta fail pretty hard to be able to fail at using a key. Yeah, but not here, I guess. Spiked. Just rest for a bit. We'll come up to a boss. And the boss is a kitty. No, just kidding. And the kitty just ran off. You get attacked by an undead monster, which you have a choice to run away or fight it. But running away doesn't net you anything. Fighting it is a little bit more adventurous, but it's well worth it in the end. Get better panels as a result. But this is a very hard battle considering your stats. The enemies drain your LP like crazy. And it's very good for sparking lower rank skill. Probably the only thing you can spark in this quest is Ruby's Sinker, since he's the only one with a kick panel. Otherwise, it's just do your let Ruby do her thing with fire arrows, some kicks. Oh wait, let's see if we could get Hero in on the action. Aha! See, it's like always a good thing to buy some stuff. Ah, great, deflected. You'll have to deplete 1 LP in this boss fight. So just take your time, be patient. I mean, yeah. Don't get so scared or anything that the fact that they deplete your LP by 3 or something every turn. Because all it takes is a well-placed fire arrow and it goes down.